Já vás tady zdravím na Twitchi, na YouTube, všude. Zápas Aleškovo kariéry, zápas každého kariéry, podle mě. Už jakoby není vyšší level, než vyslal Alfa v šavrech na první kolo. Trochu potichu, viď?
But a big confidence booster as NAVI are now accelerating towards B.
Kámo, kde mám zvuk? Potom to fixnu, po tomhle kole přidám zvuk. 3v3 situation. Bind NAVI a send, dobrý pick od NAVI. Dobrý pick od NAVI, protože Alfa na težbu je podle mě absolutní troll. Dávám chat na obrazovku samozřejmě, abyste mohli zdravit i na obrazovce. Ještě jednou můžete pozdravit na YouTube. ALEXIIIK! Bavil jsem se s Aleškem o tom. Několikrát udělali jsme několikanásobný mentální briefing, jakoby talk a tak dále a tak dále. Toto je ten moment. Alešku, vyšli ho. Jak proti Apex. Tak Xiao ho vyšle. Alešku, neboj se, to je Alfa jenom na težovi. To je Alfa na težovi, to je troll. Je se kroutí u toho, ne? Jak za mlada. Nazar! Pardon. Hanging around. What you doing here? Nothing. Just hanging around. Double angle, ale hrajte. Proč toho double angle odešel? Kámo, jestli to trunuli tím, jako odešel. Bonusek vyhranej, prosím. Máme reveal na první tap. Tak. Teďko bude hrát hero. A teďko na 3 Mississippi píkne Xiao. Děkuji. Podle protokolu. Os! Pokud vím, jako nějak nevyhrajou nějakým zázrakem.
That's another one put to the grave. At least the Bulldog was recovered back on towards Kayak, and the players on long start to see what they can find on the site. Options to hit TP if it's really needed, but they don't have Shovel's control.
Okay, suck.
The salvo is just stalled for now, but Kayak is tethered, and so
dobrý kill.
Connects to his position.
Proč fulí na zem furt?
One thing I will say as well is NAVI have had opening hits on every round so far, but that's not quite the equalizer, but certainly pushing FNATIC in the right direction. Alpha has an upgrade. The hookah end of the push completely shut down. It's 4 players long, and the FNATIC members are ready.
Pristi, děkuji za 7 měsíců. První sub tohoto streamu. Mini, vole, co se tady to? Nestýď se, kámo, pojď na scénu. Se stydí Mini dneska, ne? So far, so good. Dobrý video na hlavním kanále, díky moc, Filipe. Dípo happy. Do píče, ten Mini, vole. Ten Mini s tím fotbalovým míče, já se poseru. Není zač, paťas. Aleško, bejči! Ne, to je zmrt. Dobrá ultina.
Having to retake with an is not ideal. The good thing is those crashes almost has a full build, but clearing Xiao in the corner is a problem. Still, with this Viper's put up, you think that NAVI have the advantage. Oh, just seen a Roxic.
Na takovou píčovinu. Na takovou píčovinu, vole. Jo, prdele. Dobrý. Důležitý, že vzal jednoho sebou.
Chronicle still orbiting in the pit though, about to get pushed from both sides or so you'd think. The spike still waiting to go in.
Xiao has no utility to clear the pit either, so this is a real problem. This FNATIC try to make
the entry.
back towards site. And look at Alpha, so close to heaven. ALEXIIIK needs to be careful. This could go back towards FNATIC. Still playing around with smoke, and that should dissipate at any moment in time.
Děje tady. Alpha RT, že jo, prostě masterclass. To jakou má díru tam ten Shao. To co má za skulinku tady. Tak to je insane. Tak to je insane.
In the pocket is Shao, and it's Kron to win it out.
Neškoda mohl. Starý kozel. Ještě nedomečel, vole. Tak domečel. Jo, antistrat dotazník.
Catches out Kayak, and the response from FNATIC is to just sit and wait with bated breath. Alpha's ult being in play does make you wonder. Is there some kind of set piece they've got cooked up, but it's all looking a little reactive here. NAVI making the first move towards A.
But Kron still gets away with a kill onto his opposite.
Revílek nacinkal. Ale Chronicle, kámo, je zbytečně moc dobrý. A jak žije? On je ještě k tomu nesmrtelný, kámo. Dobrý nej, double kill nejdem. Jak ani jeden. Jak ani jeden. Us. Pome. Jsem to kafe ještě neotevřel, by the way, mě to tady vystavilo. Teplá. A ztráta najít boustra. To znám. Ale je tam s ním Kaják, takže to je problém. Alešek vyletěl jak drak. Trej! Kámo, jak jako booster, že tě vyšle Aleši.
I mean, on top of that, look at this drone. This is going to find Angel. Doesn't quite catch the second player as well.
Discord.
Kayak straight away on the line.
Just waiting to receive here.
Dexy Wilden, kámoško, Dexy Wilden. Kdyby dal ten no-scope, kámo.
Bit of entertainment.
Já jsem si vypínal Steam chat, abych neměl zapnutý věci. Kurva, co je ale 4-0 na 4-4?
FNATIC grouped up on B right now with the support of Kron's wall. Needing a little bit of information mid-round.
Chtěl bych vidět, kámo. Nevím, kdo má jako nejlepší bind na světě, in your opinion? Já nekoukám na jiný regiony, takže vůbec nevím. Ale doufám, že nebude no-brim meta. Takový Paper X. Nice ručník. Nice ručník. To je prostě Turecko. Prostě nic mě nezajímá a běžím dopředu. Os. Casey, Liquid. Clean. Plusko season, ale možná bude zpátky tečka season, ale tečko je tento cross. Alešek má co, tečku? To tečka je určitě rank 2, určitě, nice combo. Ale proč zabíjí Angela? Alespoň může resnout za full HP. Počkej, co? Děkuji, jestli měsíční resub. Že jsem byl nabytěný tenzem, že to není viable na pro play. To znamená viable. Záleží, co to znamená viable. A doslova celý liquid, kámo, více jak půl roku dozadu, když byli v Primu ty liquid, tak hráli True Stretch. Team Liquid hráli asi 3 z 5 True Stretch, actually. Už na Abyssu, když se hrál nějaký Abyss, si pamatuju. Jako ten říká věci, kámo, a... A má piči, on prostě říká věci, kámo. To je série, ten říká věci. Počkej, tady Alešek, ale bejči ještě. Nice! Důležitý duel od Aleše na Chronicla.
going to be a big round for NAVI. If they can manage to push this advantage, moving on to the defense to 4 rounds, you're absolutely laughing. But NAVI have just went straight to Kron's pit.
Nechci zase tím směrem se vydávat, jakoby. To je profesionální Riot partner stream. Jenom je horko. Vypadá mi, když hraje mate? No nevím.
It will be a 3-on-3, but NAVI have their pit. Oh, and they found Boaster.
Massive pick. And still initiation util to get back.
Prosím, nedojebte to, 8-4 halfa, prosím, bobíci.
Very quickly, just to gain that backside control. Feels like FNATIC have been wasteful getting back in here. And with time ticking away, you can't help but feel that this will be a NAVI round.
Kurva, let's go.
They will get their 8-4 half right here, right now.
Great.
With Alpha, line here with Chronicle cornered, he's looking to come. Brilliantly played maneuver from ALEXIIIK. Another first blood.
I'm so happy, man.
In another pistol round.
I mean, does NAVI take it a step further, go and try and clear out towards A? They know that Showers is clear, and that'll be able make them get more numbers towards this B side, where FNATIC stand outside of.
ALEXIIIK is low HP though, so has to walk with an air of caution. Angel on the other side throws his knife to the corner.
Já taky defaultní, jsou dobrý, oni jezdí jak svině. Angel, krása, IGL div. Ne!
Skill podtržítko je členem společnosti už 9 měsíců. Kozel, to jsem nějaký lozi.
Just kill. Vítej zpátky po dlouhé době. Díky 9 měsíců. Kde jsi byl, kámo? Vítej, díky. Počkej. Díky bohu. Dobrá postřela, Leši, dobrá postřela.
That shrouds NAVI right now.
Yeah, FNATIC not really taking much space either, and NAVI being proactive, taking any space that FNATIC away from them.
Question is, did they hear those steps trailing away?
Týkom se ti líbí víc? No určitě NAVI, ale nelíbí se mi ani jeden. Já jsem Brimstone fanoušek.
It's all coming out the woodworks. There's nowhere for them to go.
And look at the time. It's so low at the minute.
Nech Aleše. Showster, vole, nech ho bejt.
Hitting the 20-second mark, and only then do FNATIC break the neck of the site.
Žij a hoď molích. Angela žije a hodí molích aspoň. A kam ho hodil jako? Tam ho hodil. Miky, ty se ukludni a podporuj svého oblíbeného streamera. Nechápu, že tomu nerozumí, že nic říkám anglicky, ale mohl by se uklidnit do piči.
The clear on Crashy should be expected. The spam already starting to come through, but Alpha rears his head to help.
Ticho.
Horn in hand.
Roste břicho.
But Crashy just wants the jewel.
To je škoda, dobré bonus jak svině.
To make them move on to the A site.
Fuj, senior do píči.
It worked out for them in the previous.
Holdi to, Alešku. Někdo to troune.
And NAVI forced all the way back. The gaps filled by the salvos. The nade a little late to deny the spike plant.
Teď tam vleze týpek, když kurva už tam nejsme.
Oh, really nice clear through lamps right now.
Alešek. Našel, vole. Ještě Showstra dáš, Aleši, pojď.
But this might be one of the best opportunities NAVI get. The stun slightly missing. Shao sidestepping, but FNATIC finding the jewels. And with that, Hero is the last player left. Up against his former club.
CVD, kolik je radiantů v Česku? CVD... Tak 10 bych typl teďko.
We've seen him do work on... He's not going to get the opportunity this time. Hero on the other side is caught out by Chronicle. And with that spike committed towards A, FNATIC probably thinking, hey, maybe B's not a bad idea if we can try and escape.
Chron calling to Alpha to potentially come back.
Weavik tam byl vidět, ne?
His hands are busy. ALEXIIIK, the next to be shown the door as FNATIC make their way through this half fight.
True stretch, asi jo.
You just see the positioning of Chronicle is a lot more reserved than it had been in previous rounds. NAVI were gaining value from their proactivity.
Ustřelte se někdo ještě 3 kola.
And in terms of what's working well for FNATIC, they're finding the space up A short, just biding their time for the opening. So the Dnes discussed it in detail, the attack speed. This one working just fine for them.
Ten molík mu dal strašně damage. Okay, this makes things interesting. Yes? This is Alfire and Crashes on 1 HP. Ručník with a full buy, basically.
Paranoia, which slightly missing out on Boaster, just reconfirm that NAVI is still making an attempt of this as they collapse.
Ručník 1v3 situation.
And they know exactly where he makes his reprisal from. So FNATIC with 7 now. Gap closed up to 3. Starting to think we're arriving in timeout territory for NAVI once more. We saw how important it was for both sides to get themselves back on track.
Ty piči, taky bych ti mít 20 na 9. Jestli dostane hlavu, Aleš teďko. Ty kokot. Ale kde je Killer Instinct? Kde je Killer Instinct? On to píkl, jak kdyby nečekal, že tam někdo může bejt. Mi přišlo do píči.
Tough way to go if you're ALEXIIIK. We know how good his first bloods have been in winning NAVI rounds.
Oni jeden za jedno, jako in my hating opinion. Moje hating opinion říká, že mohli jít za jedno. Ty piče, dobrý sabrouza.
Kayak making that space and Angel holding on towards Showers. Rixit tries to get a bit cheeky moving and
a už hodně rankerovice tady to, ale
Kayak had taken that space and FNATIC have
ty pičo, starý kozel sebral tady, vole, vesmírný vypo.
A very interesting position that he's taken up. Looks like they are just going to double down and
kdyby mohli tak možná portnou, no, ale
the rotation time is that little bit longer for Hero and
na hovno.
Shouldn't even be considered at this point. Chronicle catches him. It's a flawlessly played round towards A short. Catching NAVI's attention, but this poison orb from Chronicle is a signpost, a statement of intent. One not shown by FNATIC in recent rounds.
Well, somehow Roxic's found Kayak there. Chow maybe pulling a bit stuck. Roxic's going for an aggressive TP. A crossfire established, sure.
Starý kozel naflashoval, ty vole, jak frajer úplnej. Ne. To je zmrt. Dobrá fintička, viděli jste, to byla fintička crowd jump.
NAVI will go and collect. So this round now put into the realms of possibility for the defense. FNATIC still stick around.
Want to re-hit this part of the map as Ruxik is going to use the From the Shadows into A heaven and has been revealed in the process.
Kozel musí tam na tom longu, by the way.
Picking up the first.
Yeah, but Angel in garden. He has a chance to
dobrý.
And does.
The plant is going to be safely now.
Ultinka, Angel klidně, nebo co mají za spely? Aleš! Angel! Takže ult bude, to bude těžký kolo, kámo. Musí pušnout na close ručník. A udělal to. Dobrá counter, 20 vteřin, kámo. To Booster už převazil. Nějaký, kámo, proč? Do píči. 15 vteřin, hrajte antiplant. Alešek, dobrý port. Čas. Čas. Pušni ho, Aleši, ty žij. Jo, ty vole. Havlásek teleport, ty píčo, jak na starých. Ne, trade nějaký, chlapi. Alešek vzad dále. To je jeho oblíbený playstyle. Pušovat něco. Nice. Pičo, Aleši, ty vole, jestli někdy jsi měl bejčit, tak teď. Nejdni toho starýho pardála a 1v1 je tvoje. Jeden život zasranej. Patagot v jeho srdci prostě se probudil.
make it as straightforward as possible, and we might just be seeing similar things towards A. FNATIC in the past always been so good at this split.
Děkuji, Baťa, to nemusím mazat já. Piči, Open další. Jsem říkal, že budeme první v Openech do piči, ale co to je? Oh, ty kokot. Bo o milimetr.
What was he up to there?
He's been very. His decision making has always been to try and hold on towards Chills himself, but Hero trying to hold on towards.
Alečku, buď ještě jednoho, nebuď sráč. Nebuď sráč!
FNATIC closing the distance brilliantly, and here is that Viper's pit. Encircled all the way to the back of sight, and now
Ty si goat, skurvení. Co dal ten Alpha, kámo, jak jako zabil dva. To jdi do piči, co za life round dal ten Alpha. To ti říkám, to bude takový replay, z toho posereš. Ten double kill. To musel být takový ústřel. What? Ukaž.
Yeah, again, these FNATIC pace changes are looking good as once more they push this A site and just a winning.
Káček, černo. Hrajou na 13-11 NAVI. Alešek by měl mít... Alešek potřebuje dát kill hlavně, než umře, aby měl insta raketu a nemusel brát orb na ten full buy. Chtěl by to dát Rika jako right click třeba. Bohužel. Corner price. A stejně ho zabil Alpha. Ale jo, tohle je definice Aleškovo playstylu, I like it. I like this as well. Špatný decision making. Ty si kokot. No. Oh, he's gonna catch hovno možná tak. Vypo na retake, máme raketu naštěstí. Raketa Aleši? Raketa Aleši? Do píči!
Leaving just the pair of youngsters to try and undo what's been set against them. Hero begins it, but ALEXIIIK can't finish it.
Co to je za shoty?
Not in this 3 versus 1.
1v3 Aleši, jak totální borec.
The nade drops into elbow through the vent. Even more utility invested towards the A site to just chip away at Kron, see if they can bait the molly out of his hands, but he has not bitten for it.
Yeah, remember every single time on this defense he would find a corner.
Alešku, trade. Ale šport lomilem, já se zaseru. Na ty rakety, vole. Ty vole. Co se děje?
Return to sender, still a nade for him to use here, and Angel is low with the spike.
And that's the problem, right? Kayak escapes, him and Boaster holding through, CT not wanting to give the next
Boaster?
but Angel does, and time becomes a real issue. That spike needs to go down.
Hero has to hop up on the ledge to grab it, so he's looking for the fight.
Yeah, here we go, through he goes, and
Jezle.
It's gonna be
Alečku, prosím, zabij toho starce. Prosím, Aleši.
With ALEXIIIK finding that, it feels as if we are doomed to repeat. Unless Alpha and Crashies can combine against 5. With Angel already starting to close the distance.
Yeah, but is he going to give away another pick to FNATIC, or is he going to be keeping up with his fragging capabilities? It's going to be the latter.
It absolutely is. Oh, a little overinvestment of the knife, perhaps, to just confirm that Crashies was there, and they'll know it now. Second check by the Horn, but not enough time or space. And with 4 map points lost, back to the drawing board, back to the attack side, and some early hookah control.
Kayak, that's a big entry kill on towards Hero. As he jumps spots for sure.
The macro from NAVI in the previous round as well heavily relied on Hero staying alive on the opposite extremity. Nice knife timing there from Angel.
Yeah.
No, that's seen.
Look at Rooksik's position in hookah.
No, that's seen.
An issue if someone just walks into his line of sight, but it's long where the majority of the push comes from, and FNATIC deals with it.
Long play reinforced, and NAVI can't get the jump on FNATIC in this first round of OT yet again. ALEXIIIK has the paranoia. It would be effective if he sent it Garden Woods.
Oh, he sent it towards the side. That's an issue. And now a 1 versus 5, which he needs to clutch up. The highest challenge.
Of heading towards B, but right now the view does still feel like an A execution. With the primary focus showers, that's been spotted by Shower.
Neplazící se kolo, kámo.
Is starting to make its way over.
There is crossfire on the initial part of the choke with Crash.
Kron not looking.
Shout towards Showers.
Víme, že to je Ačko do píče, pome. Alešek na jeho oblíbené pozičce. Alešek miluje tu pozičku. A Hero miluje tuto vysrat. Ani nepoznat, odkud když ho nerví. Aleš! Kurva! Ještě jedno.
Does ALEXIIIK realize this?
We've got Angel approaching.
On nevidí, vidíš ho? Ty kokote! Viděl ho? Kurva, co to je?
Just as much as we talked it up.
A ještě ho blindne, kámo, tu ten starý. Do piči, to je timing.
Hasn't spotted the cross from Boaster.
Je na hovno.
Dagger hovering above their shoulder blade.
Tak to je vtipné.
FNATIC will strike first in this series.
Tak to je vtip. To je 2v2. FNATIC, který navařil tuhle ten komp, už minule, už s ním vyhráli, ale dneska doufám prohrajou. A začíná na defendu, no. A NAVI si pikli atak, actually. Oni si pikli atak NAVI. Zajímavý. Nice.
FNATIC finding a couple, ALEXIIIK dashed the wall, finally NAVI are in, with their feet planted and the spike as well.
Yeah, and look at the utility set up already by the Cypher of Hero. FNATIC need to be careful when moving back.
Ani jedno nemá gistunek, ani jedno Alešek nepoužívá. Dobrá trapa. Ta trapa je huge. A ten reveal je blbej. Kámo. Ty jsi taký kokot. Actually kokot. Kajak. Tam leze Sayonara furt. A dobrý silence dostal. Nice. Aleši, nice do piči.
FNATIC can't buy
nice,
themselves out of this round. Need to walk right out. Although punished for it. Angel getting lucky with a
Martin Storku.
Guess through the smoke. Look at Crashies now taking up position in market.
The flash from Chronicle. Not sure if it quite sets up the market player here or not. But as you can see, Boaster has also moved into position from spawn.
And ALEXIIIK still has that paranoia, which is going to be very key for clearing market.
And all of the Sentinel utility is up, so FNATIC can remain resolute in positioning, but there is the flash. It's Kron that's going to nip it in the bud first, and with the spike lost, both sides on either side of this smoke.
Yeah.
Alešku, bejčíme, ale.
What was the crossfire?
Relax.
And Hero left in a 1 versus 1. Alpha here hiding in the corner up on Heaven. FNATIC make the play in towards the site, but well, ALEXIIIK has been undefeatable, it seems, in these first engagements.
Yeah.
To jsme my, chat.
A much needed improvement from him. And the jet pick is only going to compound that.
To jsme my.
An agent which you see him on a lot. With a
Aleškovo oblíbený wallbang.
Importantly, NAVI opting for an op a lot of the time before. But sometimes just being a little bit more mobile is exactly what is needed. Chronicle
jak Paťa z Primeu.
with his drive-by on the Stinger.
To je těžký a ta Ačko do té vajsky jak svině.
Even be able to catch.
Nepočkal na flash, Aleš, do piči. Půl vteřiny počkal, vole.
Yeah, and at the same time, NAVI have made the quick pivot on towards B. Hero is gaining a lot of space through main, and they're still to identify, hey, is this B site open as RUKSIK is still stuck in Boathouse?
But has got the plant in now, and FNATIC still not yet taking up the option to flood.
Masivní adjustment, jebeti.
The gates by Hero.
Yeah, and NAVI very late to this, but I mean, at the same time, FNATIC are slow on their uptake on the retake.
It's like both teams are playing from the barriers yet again. As Kayak played in by the util, forced to respect the dart on the other side, but none showed to his elbow as Angel is removed from the server very quickly. 4 on 3, FNATIC now favoured, but time playing against them on the defence of all things. Smoke placed in their face with shower removed from main. Things start to get a little better, but RUKSIK still
čas!
time is low. There's not
To
much
piči, vole, 1 vteřinu ty kokot se může schovat. Aleši, zajeb ho. Zabiju, ještě jednoho, pojď. Jo!
Slicing them in half. Alpha gets one from the classic of all guns, and Kron back with 2. All of a sudden, there's a round to be had.
Yeah, and both players have rifles.
Oh, RUKSIK's been spotted on the edge of the smoke. Not like this again. Omen the Omen. He's given up the site, but Bosa can cover the spike and work on the defuse.
Am I dreaming?
Across the halfway point already, RUKSIK holding his nose.
Nice, Booster, ty starý sráči.
Boaster, one of the senior members of
Průměrně tohle lobby je starší než jsem já. Os.
Drop back to short as NAVI are ready to make a move on A, and he gets caught by RUKSIK.
Yeah, well, at the same time though, NAVI activate the wall, distract him. FNATIC, look at the space.
Nice, ručník. Hezky, jak ranket to hraje. Jak je vyvinutý, zajebe 2. Jdi do prdele.
2 more. Still might not be enough.
Yeah, and continued delay here as NAVI look to reinforce that site. Door dropped. There's a trap on the other side, and FNATIC will feel that they have to come out of heaven.
Zvuky v piči mají.
Alpha was just searching for it. Crashies looking to set up a reveal, perhaps, for Alpha to find a shot. I think the suppression might just have caught
W wallbang od kozla.
Probably looking at another save, yet trying to get the op back, which Crashies will do. And NAVI confirms 6.
Come on.
I mean, the momentum at the moment is something that NAVI seems to be very good at identifying, but the hunt from Hero will have to
nerozumíš pro play.
Slow this push.
Aniž bys mi říkal, že nerozumíš pro play, jenom tuhle ty zprávy.
Angel needs to be careful as he's all the way up market, and 2, maybe even 3 players close by as he walks into the crossfire. Crashies will be able to get rid of them. But 20 seconds left. The rest of the pack for the attack is making its way through. ALEXIIIK needs to hit. He will do.
Alešek má názor, čauku MT.
The spike getting over. He just can't quite. It's all chip damage in the end.
And there's nothing to stop NAVI from running their way through the middle
Všichni
of the
tier
map,
1
the beast and
pro playersi.
ALEXIIIK spots
chill.
The knives won't land. But this is now 7
Který se nějak bavili o Boosterovi, tak jsme slyšeli říkat větu, že Booster je ten důvod, proč makeujou konzistentně Grand Finals, takže...
NAVI are gonna get 7.
Angel, the OG shaky aim, forget Asuna.
Můžou být grateful FNATIC, vole, že furt hraje.
And having a second layer to drop back to.
Look at this time, FNATIC, they're so lax when it comes to the mid control. Alpha push to the corner. NAVI tried to clear him out, successful in doing so. And well, Kayak has control of A main. As NAVI can try to push towards heaven. Is it to be advised? Certainly
Vidíš, vole, co tady udělal Booster teďko? Kurva.
Push coming their way. Spike on the ground and a round to be recollected, retried, I don't know. NAVI left scratching their head as everything's gone wrong, and Kayak wants to make sure he knows exactly where the last remaining player is.
Oi.
We're not going to see a Hero 1v3 this time.
It's his ultimate.
Oi.
It's going to be the null commando. Alpha still wanting another go at it, and this time successful.
ALEXIIIK though flooding through the smoke. Alpha and Heaven, a match made in heaven, quite literally, as he's already found two. Plant now coming in. FNATIC setting up the retake. Steel Guard and Hunter's Fury both available.
Still though, that spike not being committed just yet, and you know that FNATIC are waiting for that notification to hit the go button. Kayak though denies Ruxick his life.
The ult's now coming back in, landing on Angel. His life
Paťas a kdo sedí tam a kdo sedí doma.
sussed out of a situation. No spike, no hope.
7 kol dobrých, ale tak.
Angel was looking for the knife timing to stop the retake, but placed it a little early. The tried and true. ALEXIIIK and Pistols.
Oster glazing, to je jasný. Ale teďko Alešek glazing. Aha, roty, chápu.
Put under pressure. Ruxick traded out quite evenly at the minute. I don't know if that Omen will probably be a big loss for NAVI if they do try and attempt a retake, but Angel reinvestigating.
Nice kozla, aspoň jeden, vole.
Finally it does, and it will take out Alpha.
Very committed position from him, especially with Boaster closing things up from main. FNATIC looking to make it back-to-back pistols, but it's a 3-on-3 situation. NAVI fully retaking from short.
Jo. Musí jako Alešek, ale ještě.
But Chronicles Ghost is 2 versus 2.
Má Armoria Ghosta, tu ten Shulin.
Boaster was wondering about a retake coming on a plate flank. Instead, no, it doesn't work out. Chronicles Ghost certainly has been down to a 1 versus 1. Show solo. It would take 1 bullet from the captain, from the IGL, and he's dancing around with them.
Brilliant.
It's unbelievable. And he's got the round it's needed.
Angel only started from short so he could throw the knife towards tiles. You do have the Cypher util on A, like I said, and
Už nemůžu normálně na to koukat se.
managed to get this read correct.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
The question is, who's taking contact here? You'd think it would be Angel.
Aleš je jako
I would think that, but it's not going to be the case.
dobré formě.
Paranoia goes out. At least Ruxick's able to win that initial duel, but Angel's fully blind, and Boaster winning out.
What was that?
Same time, look at Kron scaling through B main.
He will bide his time, not overplaying his hand. This is a huge swing round for FNATIC to take. It would be yet another bonus.
The discipline and the patience from FNATIC is exemplary. The way they're able to cut noise, make their opponents sweat, and NAVI have next to no information at the end of the day. Hero trying to take the next engagement, and it's just Boaster here.
On to hraje furt, ale že si myslíš ten river. Jeble, já nechyním, proč to hraje. Ale jezdí.
In fact, he'll TP back and force Hero to
tenhle.
clear this, but
Ten je ještě horší.
easily walking into the line means that Shao punishes 10 seconds.
Yeah, ALEXIIIK now
Ale
trying to
čas.
hold on to backside, so he can deny the spike plan if it's to be attempted. But
Nice, Aleši, tak jsem tě to učil. Dej si pro ně ještě.
Oh, what? Wait, no, okay. Boaster didn't have it. Should have trusted my gut.
Single time. I think the audible would have been held by the TP.
And it's Ruxick's judge in short.
Yeah, they're moving straight into it.
Ne, ty spíš, Aleši.
Instead, at least there's a TP out for Alpha.
Asi si ho nestálo život snad. Možná stálo.
Engagement's been so heavy-handed, but ALEXIIIK finds crack.
Shock darty ještě jsou hovnu, kámo. Ještě jsou tak strašně hovnu ty shock darty.
This is getting muddy.
FNATIC have so much to do to take all the Sentinel utility. A last-ditch attempt from FNATIC, the type of Valorant we've come to know
Shockdartek, do klidu. Takový na chuť, Shockdartek. Aleš vyběhne z CT a bude showstat. Nemusí ani vybíhat. Škoda, že Shao umřel. 20 vteřin zas. Boosterovo prokletí. Pojď Aleši, dělej! Jo! Koho zabil? No blind zase ten starý kozel. To ti jebene. 82-75 jakoby duelů měli spolu. Angel a Booster. Jebe ti. Vím, že za jednu hru máš týpkem většinou třeba 3, 4, jako, nebo 5, 5, když se poštěstí. A oni spolu hráli tolik her, ty vole. Mini. Ipadni na arkádu, vole.
All that was required up until this point, but it's a familiar face that could still find yet another of the miracles we've come to expect from him.
Že to byla reference, to nevím, to vím, že nehrajeme dneska. 8-8-8 flow? Díky za raid, 8-8-8 flow. O koho se jedná? Zdravím.
He's been heard. Time pressure becoming a factor as Crashies has repositioned with the dart. There's just so much to try and claw back at in this war of attrition.
Dává bomby, dává pecky, dává rakety. Mini, gentleman's mini. Dává bomby, dává pecky, dává rakety. Mini, gentleman's mini.
Tak to zpívá. Tak šli se toho streamu.
Mini, gentleman's mini. Dává bomby, dává pecky, dává rakety. IGL, gol tady je. Apelujeme BBL. Mini, gentleman's mini. Ambek už tam běží, rozmrdává, vidím to.
Opatrně, doslovně. Furt ty zpívá.
14-12 tohle je prostě fake comeback a pak třetí mapa, budem mrdat, budem šukat.
Stačilo. Není je. Náler, to je moc prostý náler. Ale můžu ho dát, to zpívání můžu dát tam, no. To můžu vycenzurovat, nice show. Co to je, do piči, spanikařil ten show.
Spike tapped, Alpha in possession.
Jdi do prdele s tímhle. To klačilo jako.
That old flame reignite multiple times already this series and it may come to blows yet again.
Ty pičo.
Before Alpha has his mark on the round. Some shot.
To je moc tohle už.
Here's the duel between the two of them.
Usnul.
Boaster that much quicker.
Zadržoval prd na tom emotu. To nezadržuje, to prostě pouští. Pičo, to je šílenost tohle. Den. Nejvíc kaftkama emotek.
Done such a good job so far at containing Navi's game plan.
Jako to je povedený Photoshop, kámo, ten den. To actually vypadá i real.
Spike planning.
Yeah, it's kayak to go and get an orb in A main, as well as get the spike plant, maximize the orb potential. And then they can also go hunting for hero if they really want to. And they will. Out from logs.
Dobrý flash od enemy Kaja. Závorka, nemají Kaja.
A big loss as well. Chronicle Steel Garden look to be set up for the B-side execute. Crashy's still holding on to the
Byl to zase jebnutý Angel.
You've got to think about Angel. And he's counter all of this and Ruxic spotted Boaster already, setting up the rest of his team.
He's seen the gun barrel. He's waiting for the chance, the opportunity to use this paranoia. He takes it, out he goes, but can't quite get kayak.
Jo, takhle jsme se to učili do píči s Muffinem. Takhle tě to Muffin učí na Leši. Muffin byl ještě o něco rychlejší. Ale v pohodě.
Attacked for the paranoia from Ruxic. They'll be able to stall out that first wave of aggression. Not if
zajímavý setup.
TP's past it
and does so. Beats the players, but
důležitý duel.
Alpha, at least finding that trade is the ultimate fire up from.
Dobrá ultina od čas? Nebyla. Alešku? Přišli jsme o Vipo!
Co
dělá Crashies do píči, kde jsi tady vzal?
contingency. It's a late play towards the B side. Boaster first on it.
Boaster, vole, ty jsi nahulenej strašně krásně, ale.
Alfia with 20 seconds left. That's too far out of his boathouse. And it looks to be NAVI, the first to find 12. Now it seems to be the case.
To má v píči.
Skill beat Alpha, not versus up duel.
And maybe that's all you need.
Seems to be
like
the case.
A Pokemon trainer. Go, ALEXIIIK, into B main, and there's the first.
Oh, he's been good for it. FNATIC though, need to be good.
To je cinema chat. Je to realita. Chat, koukáme se tady na tier 1 jakoby hru, kde ALEXIIIK, prostě Arašít, tady vyhrál 1v1 s Alfireem, co vole tam dal FNATIC versus Loud comeback. Jenom mě štípnete, ty kokot. Nožíky! Ty píčo, vole! 25 má Aleš. Let's go, kurva! Dej mu jí v deši, Aleši, jen tak z prdele.
Hitting the heights immediately and Ruxik not too far behind. This reaction from the defense has been fantastic so far, with Crashes trying to fight through, his own dart not scanning a single target. FNATIC has stayed almost exactly the same, and it's this regression to the stage we're seeing teams find a lot of value from. Chronicle trying to start it off towards A, but Hero just takes the mid timing, and now NAVI can drop back into their setup.
Yeah, I want to come back to that conversation in a minute. Will we still see FNATIC hang around on B? Look at the setup. On an island is Ruxik. And the Spike's heading over here too.
Using the one-way to potentially drop back and couple up with Hero, but it's ALEXIIIK instead. Still playing top gen at the time, finding the kill on B, and Ruxik doing his job, holding up the B end of the bargain. Surely not. Chronicle is down to amount of HP, which is going to go up from the heal, but that's three flawless rounds.
Oni nedali ještě kill FNATIC. FNATIC nedali ještě kill.
Yeah, I mean,
to jak ho nenašel.
Yeah, I mean, needs heads, or 10 body shots. Don't think he's going to get any of that. Time still ticking away.
Dobrý showdart, Aleš ještě.
Struggling to get that spike onto site, and that's come through, and the kill
FNATIC dal jeden kill. Za 4 kola. Os.
Hatches the first engagement, but look at Shout.
To je za divný push midu a nechali samotného Aleše na.
NAVI need to be careful.
Retake, kámo. Retake, vole, mají 70% win rate after plant. FNATIC mají 70% win rate after plant. Když to našli ty rehoťáci, jak to musí najít analisti NAVI, proč hrajou na retake? Proč hrajou na retake NAVI? Když nemají ani kill žilutinu.
Yeah, I mean, Angel got his info dart up not so long ago. Well,
Naštěstí střílí líp.
Dealt with. Crashes is coming in for a late flank, but there's 2 walls, one of which is his own team's. It's 5 in a row, and FNATIC have got absolutely zero answer.
Ani jeden kill, 2 killy.
And so in this game of for NAVI,
ostré jak píča.
Hero gifting them a lead in
takhle bych
this
tam
round
taky chtěl
in terms
jakoby
of player numbers with
lítat na serveru. Takhle bych tam chtěl lítat,
both Kayak and Alfia digging into the pockets.
Jsem nacinkal.
To try and
Prémiový prostě.
Some kind of resistance. You can see that Ruxik has
Brazers
moved
premium.
up deep in garage as well, so this big rotation afforded for NAVI towards A. Mid setup still not dealt with by FNATIC. A lot of the simple stuff getting overlooked at the moment.
Shoty na. Tohle byl taky pohodě shot.
Hey, listen, it's just as simple as that. It seems every player on a NAVI screen has been completely shot out. And even an investment of the lockdown. They know NAVI, if they can get this one over the line.
The mentální damage ult. The mentální damage ult. W reposition ručníka. Ježíš, to je sexy, ty vole.
And not a single FNATIC player getting a kill on that round. Patient, but they just look all out of answers. To start getting onto the positives, there are odds to spend in this round, and that will get
Alešek Odin, on mi to říkal, že bude hrát, ono actually hraje.
Maybe that's just where it
to je
starts.
goat.
Playing from top side, Angel.
On to říkal, že to actually skrimujou. Duelista s Odinem. Že si jim dává dobrý fragy a že mu Angel řekl, že ať to klidně hraje.
Oh, and they managed to catch him in transition as well. Kayak with another. And things starting to come up good for FNATIC finally. ALEXIIIK here's the drop into mid from Crashies, but not able to equally respond with the blades, but just now he finally gets his first. Time starting to tick away, and that's where Angel needs to get on the spike. ALEXIIIK the distraction. Spots the next target. Having finally met themselves with some resistance, NAVI streak comes to an end.
Kayak tries the same point of entry once again. But Ruxik's just
to je lepší jaká je, kamo, jsem hraje nejlepší ze všech, chápeš, to nemá comparison. Prostě...
No, it's gonna end up 4 versus 4.
Chronicle still running through this defense though, up on top of his own wall with a boost in the corner, safe plant, or so you could say.
Jediný, kdo ho mešne je Leo, kamo. Ale úplně jiným stylem. Nice, Angel.
Still though, we still stay all even, and if we really want to, Alpha here can use that lockdown, which he does.
Už hrál ty redničku, Braven.
Okay, but that's just enough time for Ruxik to stick this.
Guys?
Kayak needs to get on the ambulance, crashes instead, and he just about grabs it. Saves them right at the death. Hero should be able to follow this up, but I say should with bated breath because Alpha is waiting.
Crashies. Jo, to je dobrá, ta Sage vola. A zázrak se stal? Kayak vystřel. Alešek. Ručník. Zázrak se stal. Říkám, že Kayak normálně má PTSD z jejich předchozího zápasu. Vykladá, že ho prostě diffuje jak svině. Ale teda je strašně agro. A to je dobře. Jsme se o tom bavili, no, že prostě... Taky je jumpy. No, to je škoda, vole. Že ty první zápasy prostě... Dostával Alešek mikromanagement. Tam jde udělat ta finta, jakoby, že jo, že si resetneš nějak ten skok a pak když spadneš, nedostaneš damage, vole. A má to mají zakázaný. Protože je to furt Shaolin. Ale oni nemůžou hrát ten retake do píče. Chápeš? Nemůžou. Ten na jedné straně, natlačení NMAku do druhé strany, která je actually silnější než ta agresivní strana, kde jsou dva sentinelové, Ofangel. Nenechat je plantnout, prosím. Jsme dělali už i v EP chat. Pintičky takovýhle. Alešku, ty zmrd. Tomixík, nesleduju ty zápasy, ale viděl jsem. Teď ticho.
Alpha has the first, and here's the ult to fall back
on. Půlku.
Alpha here still playing within the site. All 3 bolts gone.
On skočí na hlavu ten čurák.
Alpha just needs to take him off the spike.
On má půlku.
The pet down.
Kurva!
Wins out the round for FNATIC and brings it within 2.
To hodil od ruky ten shock dart, by the way. To hodil od ruky. A Mikinu. Jestli je to zajímá, Barte. A na EP hangoutce vezmu EP tepláky. Když jsou tak teplí. Já jsem prostě maskot, Barte, co ti povím. No, každopádně. Tento afterplant, Alešek nebyl spotted. Alešek nebyl spotted.
Two NAVI players backed up. Now Alpha's position revealed and the Sharks encircle him.
Jak ho zabil, když padá, vole. Jdi do prdele. Prosím. Píčovina, no. Co má dělat, jako? Na confidence aspoň. Tím, jak se nebojí Alešek, ne? Něčeho se nebojí. Alešek má dobrou pozičku. Angel opět s lukem v ruce, minus os. Alešku, vrtej, ty vole. Proč se Alphaer kouká na svýho teammatea? Proč se Alphaer kouká na svýho teammatea? Do píči.
I'm not sure I've ever seen.
The issue didn't work out. Now they put themselves at a vulnerable state. Oh, Kayak finding heroes massive. Wait, he's gone for more.
Yeah, he was, but finally thinks better of it. You could see him on the player cam looking over into the audience at the family members, trying to see if he can deliver them a gift here.
Jak má Alešek 15-9, ale prohrává 7-8.
And with
him having such big
shoes to fill with Durka being the king of Icebox as it was when FNATIC first showed this map all the way back in Reykjavik. Opening game against Crew, we all remember how it went. And now it's Crashies trying to stake his own claim. Hero lost as the Sentinel player. Makes NAVI feel ever frail.
Kdyby tohle flikl.
ALEXIIIK is the only one in mid though, so he needs to be careful.
A je František Winteros.
NAVI have made the way towards side before that spike plant attempted.
Vystřelné skrz zeď.
Still looking for more.
Shot's not quite landing on the first bullet. Hunter's Fury to try and dig him out.
Nice timing, Aleši.
Mulling his way forwards, but met with resistance.
Nice, dobrý slor.
Bit of delay, trying to work out in NAVI's favor, but Ruksik's so low. NAVI need to hold on.
Alešek ještě žije.
Pojď.
Pojď, Aleši, pojď! Teď nebo nikdy.
FNATIC think being better of the situation. The dash across cuts off. ALEXIIIK, the lifeblood, the support is gone. The op out this time.
50 peoples.
It's been 7 rounds in a row.
Cinema, can we smash 1000 peoples? Again.
Try and put a stop to it.
Just like that.
That you would expect NAVI don't have the capabilities to go in this round, but there's always
tak to je kriminál, frak, ale do píče, viděli jste to, no Volbengl do tuby, kámo, za kolik jako, to je kriminál do píče.
Ruksik's been spotted, they are caught.
Literally denying information anymore. Angel trying to look for more.
Nice.
And NAVI finding it. That spike can go down comfortably. 2 players to the good are NAVI.
Alešku, tohle. Buď ready. Oh, píči, geometricky nemohl vyhrát, no. Geometricky nemohl vyhrát. Možná je play tam jakoby jiglovat. Trošku pozička z prdele, ale tak... Nemáš moc kam se tam post... Hero molotov v kapse, hoď tam ten molotov, nebo hodím s tebou o ten spike. Nice, hodnej hero, vole.
Against worse and worse. NAVI get better in this round at least. But FNATIC were going into troubled waters themselves. And Kayak maybe a little too eager to take that next fight. Now you've got to be looking at Ghost or top side.
Ruksik životního má každou hru dobrou. Ruksik má každou hru 20.
But NAVI have an affiliation with side B. It's a little too easy right now for them getting in the door. And from this post plant,
to jsou facky, kámo, čum na to, jak si vyměňují headshoty, ne, jenom to ti jebe, kámo. Je tak, Jagger, to musíš. Když to nedáš, tak seš chcípák. Nedáš first bullets, máš ho malýho.
He's able to frag his way out of it, and that seems to be the case. 3 already.
Proto bys měl na deathmatche na first bullety.
He's been looking for this angle, and he'll get it.
Sense.
Going to be Kayak. He is the tip of the spear.
Takhle se farmí followers, chat. Stačí hrát tier 1.
Because he has his ultimate, the blade. Through mid he goes, identified through the turret. And it's Alpha here, the player behind him, that gets caught out.
Still thinking about Kayak's blades for the time being. He's the most mobile, so that's why the will be, but the issue stands with the A execution.
Spike will go down, plenty of time to set up the post plant, as we know. There's even a player deposited to hold the flank just in case it's needed.
Zlobíme, Alešku, ty zlobíš takhle.
Klid. ALEXIIIK is willing to entertain this spam duel through the slot, and it's not exactly going to help out his chances. The health pool of NAVI is starting to dwindle, and FNATIC still have key pieces of util coming back in. The wall again.
A Shao bejčí konečně. On je tak šťastný teďko podle mě. Jež ten je tak šťastný. A tak smutný.
Nice one from Kron, but that is all she wrote. NAVI do get to 10, and with little trouble, having only 1 casualty. You're asking a lot of questions of FNATIC right now. They've given us a few answers. FNATIC's A troubles. It's the B side of the map where NAVI have looked at their best, though.
I'd have to agree, but the only thing is, Alpha here is here, and he also has the lockdown to delay.
A head spotted by Kron through the gap. Under the stairs, sent to the cupboard. NAVI packed up in this round.
Alešek, to ještě může zvrátit.
Still 2 players towards B though. Chance for the spike to go in, but Shao wants that advantage, something which NAVI were without on a lot of rounds.
I mean, that's even more important. Alpha wins it.
Alpha headshot onto ALEXIIIK, but still in play. Res available for Shao to try and find, but
Shao už má confidence, ale z minulého kola.
No new lease of life.
Rychlý shot.
Overall, it's all about the numbers game for the defense.
Lockdown for Alpha, Hunter's Fury for Crashies. Angel has a counter, but that brings him out of play. You're seeing it invested from Crashies immediately. 2 tags, not 2 kills. Further delay from FNATIC.
Musíme resnout Aleška. My se resnout Aleše. Teď! Dělej! Běž! Máš čas! Go Des!
Kayak one of his own. Res available on both
nice, Angel s Vipem, to je fantázia.
Yeah, they know this round is important. And there's no more ultimates.
ALEXIIIK je nejlepší, no jako. A to je dobrý, to je dobrý chat. A Molotov. Na midu. Na mid totiž. Jo, bylo to. Zkusil. Škoda, že máme omen ultinu pro Spike. To bylo ještě nebyl, takhle to nebylo už moc není. Ale to ještě zkouší, ale čum. Ale to ještě zkouší. Cover. To neplentne. Proč neplentí za tím domečkem? Proč neplentí tím domečkem? To máš, že bude vidět z rafteru. Už nedali za Kingem, tak to je podle mě W jak piča. Nějak uspěchávaj, ale kámo. Kam spěchaj? Do píči. Klidný ten gen. Kámo. Ale se mi nelíbí ty poslední 2 kola. Poslední 2 kola, kámo. Makro úplně off. Poprvé jdou do sajtu Kde je Viper ultina? Už je do kill ultinu. Tady po druhý mají oni kill ultinu. A jdou na sucho.
So our stage 1 defending champions doing what they do down on aim. I don't think that will be a massive problem. And then you've got the lockdown to create more delay on site. They just need to be able to stop the flip. ALEXIIIK, a little too careless there. And only with the Marshall to try and make something happen. Closing the gap.
A jde ultnout ten hero, insta. Oni už jsou mrtví.
The lockdown, the only thing stopping the defense is ALEXIIIK. Looks
ty pičo, ALEXIIIK. ALEXIIIK, ty jsi démon skurvenej. Vem si pozičku. Vem si pozičku. Píkni ten rafter. Good, good, dobrá pozička. Pojď, pojď, Bejku, pojď! Píkneš insta, mají půlku. Pojď, Bejku, pojď. Nesíne to, chill. Ty pičo, ALEXIIIK, nesíne to!
A gamble to fight from the corner, but that's the story of FNATIC in this series. As much as they suffered setbacks, they found a way to close and keep that clean sheet of results in the stage so far.